Hey, it's just so Trish, and it's week 1 of homeschooling. Whoa. I don't know, I need more coffee. Alright, it's week 1 of our 2016-2017 year. I can't believe it's here already. I did try to do my hair. This is the best I got. So, week 1. I will tell you, I knew today was going to be week 1. I knew today was going to be the first day, but I don't know. It was just like a little bit stressful. But I have to thank just the people I watch on YouTube. So here's the deal. I have a couple of different things I'm going to do this year, but before I go there, if you, because I've noticed some of you are now doing every week a recap of your homeschool year, of your homeschool week. If you are doing your 36-week series of homeschooling, leave me a comment and tell me that you are doing it. So for the rest of you, if you are looking to see what homeschooling looks like on a weekly basis, check it out down there because they're going to comment. So I came across 2 and I was like, oh, how cool. So I do have a challenge for my homeschool mamas. A little something different. I haven't done this before. This is my 3rd series of homeschooling by the week. I plan to create, it's blank, but I plan to create a vision board. So I have a vision board for my Wellness Wednesday for this last physical for the year. And I've been kind of brainstorming about making a vision board for my homeschool so I can keep focused on what I'm going after. So, there's a desk. There's 2 on my desk. For my younger 2, do not walk through here. And then I have another 2 desks in the other part of the house for my older 2. And then my baby 2 are just being babies and playing and all that. I have some ideas. I'll have to share it with you. But I want to talk about getting them set up and my stuff. So I will say thank you, Andrea Mills, as always. I mean, we're using A.C.E. this year. We used it through the summer. It went really well. I liked how quick and easy it was to do our stuff. So we're doing everything for A.C.E. And Andrea Mills, her channel, check her out, has, she talks about making different things and making her binder. So I didn't make my binder just like hers, but I made it pretty close. So here is one of their binders, my son's. Instead of having them decorate a cover, I'm actually using their star chart. It's called a star chart, and what it is these are the books he's required to do this year. When he finishes them, we put a star on it, and then he can visually see what he has left to do. So that's just printed on the printer, scrapbook paper, a piece of green paper, because his color is green. And there it goes, a couple of stickers. The outside, I did I printed this off, but I did something different. Again, stole it from Andrea Mills. I laminated this. When I laminated it, it made it so easy to pull in and out. So then if they need to sit on the shelf because the baby's into stuff, we can see immediately who it is. Then in the back is their progress chart. And if you want, I can get more into how it works. But essentially, this is week 1, and as they finish a book, we put a star in that week that they finish, or if they do their Bible memorization. Alright. Inside. The front cover keeps their goal card, so I wrote their goal card out for this week. I'm not in the place to really have them write it, but it will get there. We are following, and we are going to attempt, we'll see how it goes, doing the Bible memorization that A.C.E. has set up. I don't know, I'm in some funky shadows. Anyways, it's a big chunk of scripture for them to memorize, and I think it's good because we've never actually memorize chunks of scripture like this. So they have all month, and this is 17 verses. So I just printed it out and put it here. All right, so then it goes into their booklets. And then in the back, I have a tab. And this is to keep anything that we create. I'll have to show you. I got one in Katie's. One thing I'm adding in here after the scripture, I had actually debated about making my kids a planner. To make them a planner and to make them a, or to buy them a planner. But it just felt like with the A.C.E. it was a bit redundant and not necessary. And I just wanted to get rid of as much as unnecessary as possible. But one of the things I've decided was actually printing out. I did this double sheeted. I didn't mean to. I got a better one. Printing out a month's calendar and writing in what we have to do. I'm just going to photocopy them and put them in the kids. And at first I thought doing them double-sided, but what I've decided to do is actually leave the back for like a task list for the month that I can add in there for them. So I thought this was pretty cool. So I'm going to add a calendar so they can see what's coming up and when things are due. Another thing I've added. I bought these for like 80 cents at Walmart, so every kid has one. And I plan to use it. One of the things we really liked with Monarch was the ability to message each other. So I've wrote them, you know, a letter. Each of them I wrote them a letter. So my goal is to at least weekly write them a letter, which takes a little bit of time out. So for I know I have not had enough coffee. I got up early so I could do this. I literally have these sitting on his desk. I might have them on the table. This is the book he's reading that he needs for his assignments. So here's his day one. Lottie's looks a little different. This is Lottie's cover. I thought that was so cute. Same scrapbook paper from last year, the big packet. So I don't even think I need to buy another one. And she literally has the same thing. Now her Bible verse is only 7 verses. It's the same one, it's just the last half of it. But same thing here. And there's her books. So doesn't that look just so efficient? And I like it too because we have backpacks that we can just shove this in. We know we have everything and there's not stuff hanging around. Here's Katie's. Now Katie's doing a different Bible and I'm going to talk about that later. I've left part of hers blank because she is so behind in her math and her English. I'm having her do 3 and then she takes a diagnostic test to see where she places next. Same thing with English. So I left those blank even though it is laminated. I'm going to just use a Sharpie and write the next 3 that she needs to do. And I will do that till either we catch up or we hit 12 paces for the year. So in hers, same thing. But in the back, we made this last year. I kind of created it because we were having issues, like the interactive notebook. So this is the helping verbs and the main verbs, and this is like the B, the forms of B. So here's like the forms of B, the H triplets, the D triplets, the M triplets, and the twins. And I made this because we're covering stuff. It wasn't something we'd actually gone through and did. And I actually used the template out of the interactive English book, but they didn't have that. And I used the 5th grade Rod and Staff English to build it. So I figured that would be helpful. So again, if you haven't seen my handy dandy planner, it is now completely full for the year. Oh, I didn't show you Addie's. But I actually decided to go through and in the middle of the, and right in the very beginning, I just wrote week 1, week 2, so that we can check it off. And I kind of have a tally, like we're about a week, 2 weeks in, you know, you got this much finished. I'm not holding this strictly, but I did use it to assign, to know what to assign. And I also marked it down when they have projects to have done, so I can write those on their goal cards. So that's it. It's a week 1. And Addie still looks the same. Yeah, she stickerfied her, let's see, it's there. She just stickered this a while back and reusing the notebook. I told her once we're done with the ABCs with Ace and Christy, I would move her into one of these notebooks. But until then, I will tell you, and then we did 6 weeks worth of homeschooling, so she's actually 6 weeks ahead over the summer with ABC and Ace and Christy, and I cannot wait to give you that review. I love it. That's like part of it right there that we made. Okay, so that's it. It's week 1. Wish me luck. They're not up yet. I don't know if I got enough coffee. Tell me how your week 1 is going, when you start, how far you're in. Oh my goodness, how far are you in? I was a little bit like anxious Saturday. I was like, oh my goodness, I'm not ready. I'm not ready at all. But once I put the star charts together and I put the binders, once I built this, I can't even begin to tell you. I feel like, we got it. We got it. We're done. And the reality is, this has about 3 weeks worth of work in it. They might get done a little early. They might get done a little later. And the nice part is we're just going to take the pace out and put a new pace in. So we have the magazine clips. We're holding in, I don't know if you can tell. There's the magazine clips. They're held in with the magazine so they can pull them in and out. It won't be a big deal at all. I still need today, I need to get the scores and organize out their score answer keys. And I'm actually thinking about binding those. So I'm not sure what I'm doing. Alright, we will talk to you later. I probably should make them breakfast. Should I do that on the first day? I did tell them I'm going to take their picture today, because I'm actually going to use the picture as part of their, my focus board, my, you know, and then all about me. We haven't done that. I'm going to stick that in their notebook too. So that at the end of the year, we'll be like, oh, look at that. Look how much you've grown. Alright, that's all I got. We'll talk to you later. Peace out.